circles, in so many societies, marriage seems to be a problem. Out of 100 marriages, I won't be mistaken to say just 5 are blissful. That seems to be the experience today. So many people are living in bondage in the name of marriage, but that isn't the plan of God. And as a result, many families are in jeopardy, because if the marriage is not good, definitely the family will not be good. The children will not grow up in a healthy and in a beautiful environment or society. So that is why, by the grace of God, this seminar will be a help to so many people who would pay attention to the teachings that will be given during the course of this seminar. Peace in marriage life. Peace in marriage life. For us to discuss this theme properly, we need to understand the meaning of the word peace. And I'm going to give an acronym for peace. If you have your pen and your biro, your pen and your sheet of paper, you can just take down the points, because this acronym will guide us throughout the course of this seminar, because by the grace of God, I shall be elaborating on the points on the acronym. So peace. Today we are going to deal with presence. P stands for presence. Presence. Today we are going to talk on presence, the importance of presence in the family. The importance of presence in marriage and in the family. Presence is very, very important. The first letter of the word peace is P. And the acronym that I am giving for P is presence. So take that down. Take note of it. Presence. The importance of presence in marriage and family life. So subsequently, as we continue with the seminar, I would explain on other letters with relation to the word peace. But today we are beginning with the first letter, P, which means presence. Presence is very, very important in any marriage or in any family. In a marriage where presence is lacking, that marriage is heading for ruin. Now, when we talk about presence, we talk about presence in 3 dimensions: the physical presence, the mental presence, and the spiritual presence. The human person is a tripartite being: body, soul, and spirit. When we talk of the body, we talk about that which we can see, the physique. The soul has to do with the mind. And of course, the spirit, the breath of God in us. So we need to be present in these 3 dimensions in any relationship for it to work well, for it to be blissful. And as we know that marriage is a relationship, it's a covenantal union. It's a relationship because it has to do with the connectedness of people, of a man and a woman who are no longer 2, but who have become 1. So presence is very, very, very important. Now we talk about the physical presence. When a man and a woman are married, it is important that they spend time together. The failure to do this has brought ruin to so many marriages. Sometimes people get married and they hardly spend time together because they are busy doing other things. For instance, the job, maybe your work, where you're working, or your business, it takes all your time. You don't have time to be with your wife, or you don't have time to be with your husband. Before you know it, the marriage will begin to crack. Because presence is very, very important, the physical presence. I grew up to see my parents always together. Most times together. Yes, daddy has to go to work. Sometimes mommy has to attend to her business, but they spend time together. And this physical presence enables them to eat together sometimes. As a husband and a wife, how often do you eat together? Even if you cannot have breakfast together, you can't have lunch together, what about supper? It is so terrible in some marriages that the man and the woman rarely have time to be with each other. They cannot eat together. They cannot watch television together. They cannot recreate together because they are so busy as a result of their work. That physical presence is not there. You can see that there is a misunderstanding of the concept or the notion of marriage, because they are actually meant to be together. So what is it that is always separating you both? Why are you not always together? If you begin to separate from each other and you are not together most of the time, you are giving the devil the opportunity to come into that marriage. And that is why today we hear of a lot of infidelity in marriages, a lot of problems, because couples don't spend time together. That physical presence is very, very important in a marriage and in a family. What is it like in your own marriage, my brother and sister? How is it going? We have 24 hours in a day. How many hours do you spend with each other? For some people, it's just bedtime. That's all. No other time is spent together. They are so busy. The wife is doing her own thing. The husband is doing his own thing. Perhaps the man leaves for work 5 a.m. in the morning and sometimes returns late at night, maybe 11. And all he does is just to eat and go to bed, and that's it. No time for communication, nothing. No presence. No physical presence. It is a problem in so many marriages, and if you intend that your marriage will be blissful, it is good you take cognizance of this and ensure that as a man and a woman, you spend time together. Not just in marriages alone, any other relationship you can think of. If people who are in a relationship don't have to spend time together, that relationship will not really work, because relationship has to do with bondedness, togetherness. So how do we explain relationship without the presence? So the physical presence is very, very, very important. Not just with relation to the husband and wife alone, parents and children at the same time. And in this seminar, the family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph is the model for family life and marriage. If you read from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 1, from verse 18 through the whole of chapter 2, you will see the presence. Joseph was always there. When Mary was to put to bed, Joseph was there. Some women are pregnant and they are putting to bed, their husbands are not there. They don't even know when they put to bed. And even when they put to bed, they have to call them. Sometimes it takes a week before they come back. I wouldn't know the reason why that is like that. They are not present. But you see that Joseph was there. He knew everything. He followed the situation. He went together with Mary while they searched for a place where she would put to bed. He was there. When the angel said, okay, take the child and the mother to Egypt, Joseph was there. When they got to Egypt, Joseph did not abandon them. The same message came, well, go back. The king who wants to take the life of the king, the child is dead. Go back. They went back. Joseph was there. If you read the Gospel of Luke, read Luke chapter 2, read verse 49. You see that Mary said to Jesus, your father and I have been looking for you. So they were always together. They were always together. So what is it like in your own family? In many